This is Force on Force, a bracket-style tournament pitting the branches of our military head-to-head on the water. The site, Falcon Lake in South Texas. The commander for this operation is Major Cody Robertson. Each day begins in the TOC, the Tactical Operations Center, set up lakeside, where Major Robertson delivers the rules of engagement for the day.
On, brother. Yes! Yes! I can't hear a word you're saying. I'm deaf now.
It's appropriate. I was listening to the song on the way in. Tough little boys, they grow up to be men, but then they turn into big babies again. That's how it's going to go today for your team right now. Hi, Benny.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, good.
You want to rub the boot for life?
Oh, jeez.
You're going to need it.
If you want to be the champions, you got to beat the champions.
Right.
Gentlemen, welcome to Force on Force. I'm Cody Robertson, your ground commander for this operation. Whoa.
Whoa.
Gentlemen, the country's been at war for 11 plus years in multiple theaters of operation. It's time to bring the esprit de corps of competition back to the waters at Lake Falcon. Gentlemen, your mission is to represent your branch's service. You'll face off Force on Force on the #1 lake in the country, Lake Falcon, in a Sweet 16 style competition, service member against service member, man against fish, branch against branch in a one-day, 4-hour only tournament that regardless of conditions, regardless of equipment failures, regardless of fishing pressure, regardless of poor PCCs and PCIs, all the factors of Murphy's Law for the best 5-fish limit and big fish to see who can adapt, overcome, and achieve mission accomplishment and advance to the next bracket of competition for the ultimate military bragging rights as the 2013 Force on Force champions. Today, Army Grunts, Chuck Guthrie and Vinny Adler go head-to-head against Army Grunts, Chad Nelson and Mike Taylor. Gentlemen, provided as your human intelligence reports,
What this says is there's no intelligence on that team.
Pay attention to the champion part.
gentlemen, at this time, direct your attention to the butcher block board. You'll have 4 hours to conduct this operation out on Lake Falcon. You'll return back to the TOC to conduct a 4-hour after-action review, hour by hour, sit rep by sit rep. At this time in this competition, you'll be provided your basic combat load from Strike King, providing you all the product that you need in this competition to eliminate your partner. You'll also be provided Dermatone skincare products to protect you from the sun and BioBor fuel additive products to protect the boat during this competition. Should you be eliminated, all the products that you're provided in your basic combat load will be given to the team that advances on to the next level of competition. Now take out pen and paper, prepare to copy, hold all questions till the end, and bring it in tight and close for your G2 Lake report.
Here is your G2 Lake report. Falcon Lake is one of the top bass fisheries in the country, but for this round of the tournament, the bite will be tough. Water levels are up 5 feet in the last few days. Fish are finding new areas of cover and are wary, negating the potential benefits of a prefrontal condition. The temperature this morning was 60 degrees on its way to a high near 100. Wind is 10 to 15 miles per hour. Anglers will have precious little time on the water to find fish and complete the mission. 4 hours fishing means the anglers must be accurate in their first couple of areas or time will run out.
All right, gentlemen, good luck. Shake hands.
Good luck, guys. You're going to need it. Hope you come in second. All right. We got this.
Be gentle, I'm fragile.
I told you to check it. I knew they messed us up, son.
Hey, Vinny, you might want to be careful because your partner kind of looks like a penguin walking down there. He might eat all your fish before you get him weighed.
Feel the dock, get the sway in it.
Shake it, Chuck. Woohoo!
I walk into the club, everybody's watching me. Got a big old butt and a fat belly.
It won't hurt my feelings if you guys come in second.
Hey, Vinny, I'm still good looking.
At least you got one thing going for you.
We're ready.
Baby Huey.
Yeah, we didn't want to give away where we were going, so I made it act like we were following them. All right, let's get this on. We burnt some gas, now let's catch some bass. We'll have a limit in the boat before they get to the dam.
There's a bite. Oh, I almost couldn't catch up with him. Oh, that's a good one. Stay down.
Force on Force is brought to you by BioBore Fuel Additives, by Strike King, and by Skeeter Boats.
Get up on pad, get up on pad. I'm trying. Vinny ran off and left our baits on the bank back there, so I got to call Don Brunson and have him bring me my baits, our basic load. We made the first major mistake of war, ran off and left our basic load.
No, I'm never at a tactical disadvantage. I just adapt and overcome.
Just because we don't have our basic load don't mean we ain't got plenty of ammunition.
Army Bass Angler First Sergeant Chuck Guthrie has 23 years of service with 9 deployments. Specialty, military police. Sergeant First Class Vinny Adler's specialty is the infantry with 12 years of service and 5 deployments. The Army Bass Anglers are fishing for returning heroes home.
And just like the military, the op order is not always accurate. The first casualty in any war is usually the plan.
So what we've just pulled up on is an underground bridge, or underwater bridge, roadbed through here. So we're just gonna kind of fish the bridge, and hopefully we can find some structure under here that the fish are holding on. A little bit muddier water.
Lieutenant Colonel Chad Nelson served in the U.S. Army for 20 years with 3 deployments. Specialty, military operations and plans. Mike Taylor is a 19-year Army veteran with 5 deployments. Specialty, Apache pilot. The Army Bass Anglers are fishing for veterans outdoors.
We didn't go very far from the ramp. The bottom line is with only 4 hours, and with the watercolor as it is, we didn't want to make a bunch of long runs. We just tried to get to our first fishing spot real fast, see if we can't pick up a few fish off this road, and maybe squeak out a limit real quick, and then start hunting a little bit harder.
Easy. Fish on, brother.
Oh, I almost couldn't catch up with him. Oh, that's a good one.
Come around this way. Come around this way.
Coming up. Get him in there. Get him in there.
Brother, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Shaking, ain't you? Here you go, you hold him and get the scale out for you.
Oh, it's got me shaking right now. Kind of the type of fish that you come to Falcon for, right here. What do you got there?
707.
707.
There you go, brother. Kiss him and let him go.
Oh, that's some weight off the shoulders right there. But we got some more to catch.
Vinny!
Eat that, Chad.
You know, part of me wants to jump up there and kind of like shimmy up there and climb it.
This is how we do this.
Chuck is fishing with Vinny, so just imagine they're getting hung up twice as much as we are.
You gotta go do the dance. Do the Ocho dance. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Man, it feels good, baby. Whew. Now I'm pumped up, I might be able to catch a fish.
I failed to conduct PCCs, PCIs on myself. Last night, I was changing around line. I left 10-pound fluorocarbon on my crankbait rod, and that's not gonna get it done here at Falcon.
In the military, you know, battle buddies, especially in the Army, battle buddies are everything in the world to you. I mean, they take care of you. One ain't prepared to do something, the other one is. They make sure that you're doing your PCCs, your PCIs.
Yeah, we're worried on that.
Yeah, you know.
He was cooking.
I was eating a hamburger.
Man.
I just caught a 7-pound bass. All Vinny had to do was lead him to the net. You know, so that teamwork right there is really important. You know, because if he hadn't got the fish up close to the net, I'd have never caught that fish. I failed him last night, didn't save him a hamburger. One of the camera guys come in and got your hamburger.
Yeah, we might be a camera guy short from here on out.
Good.
Did you have a tomato on it?
2.
Wow.
2 tomatoes.
Wow.
How far do you want to run?
After catching only one good-sized tree, Chad and Mike are off to a new spot, looking toward a popular area known as Tigers.
Start out throwing a square bill here and wait for my companion.
I'm gonna start out by throwing a bird's nest and see if I can't locate.
Hey, if we don't catch no fish, we
Cockatoos.
can always just do bloopers for the camera.
Well, at least we'd be guaranteed to be on the show a lot. Good one?
I don't know if he's good, but he's a fish. He's a little baby.
Is he gonna measure? That's the question.
Nope, he's a baby. But it is a fish.
It is a fish. So we've done something correctly.
Yep.
Fish on.
Good and two. Hang on, I got the net right behind you, brother. You're standing on it. You're standing on it.
Force on Force is brought to you by Ardent, Rule the Water, by ReserveFishing.com, Compare, Reserve, Fish, and by Crankbait Cover-Ups.
Oh, you see what I see, Vinny?
Oh,
Here
resupply.
comes the resupply helicopter.
About time.
Our resupply boat has showed up with its watercraft engineer, and we got our basic load finally. So now we can go fishing. Look at that bag full of goodies right there, brother.
I think we got a little bit of catching up to do, but we can get it done. I mean, we got that 7-pounder in the boat. I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Man, there ought to be something up in the grass. Uh-oh, uh-oh. See, I caught it for you, Mike. Nice.
Nice. This is a 284. As soon as I threw it, I thought he grabbed it, but I wasn't sure. And because I kept reeling, he was swimming out with it. But fish in the boat.
You know, when Vinny catches fish on a jig, he does a jig dance. I'm guessing you're not gonna do that.
Well, it was a swim jig, but would I have to go swimming?
Not unless you wanna make show number 8.
Fish on.
Good and two. Hang on, I got the net right behind you, brother. You're standing on it. You're standing on it. Let him fight. Keep him down. Just keep him down. Dude, you're on fire today, man. You are on fire.
You ready for it? You ready for it? It's
The
time to break
jig,
out
it was
the
a
jig
jig.
dance.
It's a jig dance.
Jig dance. Get in the boat, fish. Get in the boat. Get in the boat, fish. Get in the boat.
That's what we're looking for. Better quality fish. Not as many maybe as other guys, but better quality fish. 520, baby.
I am jacked up. Jacked up.
I'm shaking like a leaf and I didn't even catch him. Our plan to go with big fish, with big baits is working right now. You know, we got a little over 12 pounds, almost 13 pounds with 2 fish in a boat. I don't know that they're gonna catch 13 pounds all day if they're just catching keepers. Not that we need to give up any, because we need to keep on slugging at them.
Yeah, now's the time when we need to put our head down and
Yep.
just keep on grinding it out. I mean, this is definitely fits my style of fishing right here.
Yeah.
You know, last season we were doing a lot of offshore stuff.
And I like muddy water because the fish don't jump nearly as much.
Yeah.
You know, because
Yep.
fish
These
jumping is
stay
not
down.
a good thing, especially on this lake because they pull so hard. You know, and they keep going and pulling and coming in.
I almost baseball batted them off.
But like I was saying, it's not that I can't do it. Them guys, boy, I hope they're catching fish. I just hope they ain't catching them as big as we are. You go find your aunt down there and tell her that I stuck you in the face and she needs to come get even, because you are the enemy right now, not the other team.
Oh my goodness. This is a heavy fish. I don't know what.
You got a catfish?
Oh my goodness.
We need more fish. It's been pretty good. I mean, I enjoy fishing out here. I just wish it was a longer time frame. 4 hours is kind of quick to figure out a fishing pattern. 'Cause right now I keep looking at my watch and thinking, I need to bring more fish.
I keep looking at my watch thinking you need to bring more fish too, Mike.
Military guys that fish, you know, some of them may not realize it, but they all have it, is they have, you know, their life experiences of doing things longer, tougher, and harder than anybody. You know, you know, you stay awake countless hours on end on a mission. If you sleep, it's 2 or 3 minutes or 20 minutes here and there, unless you're an infantry guy, and you might get 10. This is not hard at all. I can do this all day long. The sun wears you down, the wind wears you down, but nothing wears you down like wearing 80 pounds of gear.
In 125-degree heat.
Yeah, in 125-degree heat, and you know, and then your adrenaline flowing the whole time because you know you got eyes on the back of your head, eyes on the side of your head. You're constantly looking around. You're situationally aware all the time. You know, and as a fisherman, that's another thing too, is your situational awareness.
Focus.
You know, you focus on what the task at hand is. A limit right now on this lake can be from another 3 pounds to 20 pounds, more than what we have right now.
And one of the things that a limit would do for us is it would set the tone for the rest.
Yeah, put pressure on all the other teams.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, it would definitely get in their head. Being like,
I'd like
them,
to.
Them boys are on fish, you know, and I think that would be a bigger win than blowing these guys out of the water by 10 pounds. The bigger win would be getting in their head, doing a little bit of psychological warfare.
Question is, did you guys handle the rods any better than Vinny handled that rope just then?
Don't you worry about it.
I'm worried about it.
Force on Force is brought to you by BioBore Fuel Additives, by Strike King, and by All Seasons Feeders.
I might have trouble letting my kids watch this show, but Dad, you're our hero. Oh, never mind.
Last cast, Vinny.
All right.
We got about 3 minutes.
Hey, do you guys need some help over there? Or you...
Hey, I'm gonna pull you back up. Don't worry about it. Tie us off to the front one up there.
Question is, did you guys handle the rods any better than Vinny handled that rope just then?
Don't you worry about it.
I'm worried about it, because I want all of your
You
Strike
can
King
handle the
stuff.
rod.
So you package that stuff up real nice.
I hope you boys caught them. That's all I'm saying.
See, I've already opened it up, so when you hand it to us, you can just dump it in that box for us.
Is that box big enough to handle all this?
Hey, I got some peanut butter crackers. Do you need some, big boy?
I got granola bars. I got this buddy from granola bars.
Yeah, you did.
That's body by Hostess.
Dipped in gravy.
Yeah.
Dipped in gravy. Well, I'm from the South, you know, we eat half a pound of bacon, eggs, and gravy's a beverage. Did y'all catch any?
We weren't catching any fish, so to speak, so we kind of gave our cameraman the rod, not picked up the camera.
Cody can catch fish. Our camera guy. You want your bag? No, you ain't getting that yet. You gotta earn that bag of stuff.
Gentlemen, welcome back from your operation. Place your Strike King products and your combat load on the table. At this time, we're going to move to the after-action review, beginning with the team, the Army Bass Angler team of Chad Nelson and Mike Taylor. Starting at 8 o'clock, give us your first sit rep and walk us through the day to 1100 hours.
Roger, sir. We started here at 8 o'clock. We made a very short run to an underwater bridge. Tried our luck there, throwing some crankbaits, jigs. Worked that for maybe 30, 40 minutes, but the water was real dirty. Didn't have a lot of confidence in that. Wind wasn't up too bad yet, so we decided to make a run to what we figured was going to be clearer water, cleaner water, someplace we had confidence. So we made a run almost to the dam. Took us about 25 minutes to get there, and we spent most of the rest of the time down there in the Tigris, throwing crankbaits and jigs and Texas rigs. Mike did all the work today, which is why I'm doing the briefing. He did all the work. He caught all the fish today. He caught all of his fish on either a crankbait or a swim jig. Unfortunately, we only had one fish that weighed, and that weight was 288.
Nice.
Nice.
And so that's kind of where we stand. So I'm kind of interested to.
One fish, 288.
One fish, 288.
Four.
Not a Falcon day.
Chuck Guthrie, Vinny Adler, beginning at 0800 hours, walk us through your sit rep and your day.
Again, we launched at 8 o'clock right behind Chad. Our basic load wasn't here yet, so we had to wait on the basic load, so we just pulled up over here on the side and fished down this rock wall just off the thing. We got our basic load at about 9:45. We took off upriver, went up and started fishing a shallow point, at which time Benny caught 2 good fish. Fish on, brother.
Oh, I almost couldn't catch up with him. Oh, that's a good one. Get him in there. Get him in there.
Brother, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Benny was throwing a Strike King jig, hack attack jig with a Rage Tail Falcon Crawl on it, and I was throwing a Texas rigged Rage Hog, watermelon red dipped in chartreuse dye.
Total weight and number of fish?
Had 3 fish for 1726.
Biggest fish?
7.7.
Congratulations, Army Bass Angler Grunts, Chuck Guthrie and Vinny Adler, last year's champion. You'll continue to move to the next round of competition. And with that said, you've won Chad Nelson and Mike Taylor's combat load for your next round of competition for this operation. Cool. Guys, shake hands. Great job.
Good job, guys.
Good job, Chuck.
Get him in there. Get him in there.
Brother, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
If you think you've got what it takes to compete in Force on Force, log on to ArmyBassAnglers.com. You could find yourself fishing in the 2014 Force on Force competition.
Dude, you're on fire today, man. You're on fire.
You ready for it? You ready for it? It's time to break out the jig dance. Jig dance.